How are we doing, amazing humans in the 10K challenge group? Hope you're doing well. I'm Andy, as you're probably aware, and I'm here with one of our epic clients, Steven Sia. He's here at Relentless Education HQ, and we're just in the trenches at the moment, building out a whole lot of awesome stuff, which I'm pumped to tell you about. If you are online, jump in, comment, say hello. If you're watching this later on, hashtag replay, so we know where you're at. And we're going to be talking about Steven's journey because it's super inspiring, and I'm sure all of you will take a lot away from this. If nothing else, take away the inspiration and the faith that if you do apply the strategies, if you walk the path, you too can get some big wins on the board very, very quickly, just like Steven's done. And so we're going to be talking about how the main man here, Steven Sia, made $25,000 in the first 4 weeks of the MVP program, which we're all really, really proud of you. And I was pretty excited on the call. I was, when he first told me, I was jumping on my chair, just so pumped for him. Because number one, we love seeing our clients succeed and absolutely win. But number two, when I first met Steven, I said to him straight away, I was like, I know you are going to absolutely kill this, because he had a few differences in his thinking and attitude, and that's truly what separates the ordinary from extraordinary in my view. So welcome, Steven.
Thank you, Andy.
That was a long intro, wasn't it?
No.
Long intro. So why don't you just tell everybody first and foremost a little bit about your background and why you joined the MVP program.
Hi, everyone. So my life journey has been playing around with property. So over the years, I have been very unsuccessful in my property business, and because of that, I was trying to find ways to turn it around. So on the process of turning that around, I managed to replace my income. I then managed to get myself out of my job. I started a few side hustles, and long story short, I am working towards my financial freedom. And so now, but during that journey, I did hit a roadblock in terms of not knowing where to go next. And that's where Andy and Matt came into my life. And I'm so glad that they are helping me, moving to elevate myself to the next level.
I love it, man. So Steven's in the wealth and health niche, and helping people build passive income through property, as well as transforming their health and lifestyle. So I'm a huge fan of the message and the mission, but what I loved most about Steven's approach was, first of all, his hunger and energy towards taking action. I think that's a big lesson that everybody should pay attention to, because if you're coming into building your coaching business, consultancy business, doing anything at that level, you really do have to come in energetic and determined to put in the work, especially in that first 12 months. Any business is going to be challenging, as you're probably all well aware. And if you're not willing to step in with some energy and determination first and foremost, you're really not giving yourself the best shot. So I think that the words that we used was progress over perfection. Would you agree with that?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Why don't you tell me a little bit about your approach around progress over perfection?
Okay, so over the years, I would say, I have been trying to start many businesses, and even like one of these life coaching things that Matt and Andy is coaching me about right now is, I have a lot of ideas. I've been to a lot of courses, trust me, and Tony Robbins, anyone you name it, I know all about it, but the only thing that always holding me back is the perfectionist in me. So I've always want to make sure that things are right, landing page are perfect before I sort of put online. But one thing I do find with the way the energy that Andy brought me is the fact that he's the go-getter. He basically just do it sort of thing. And before I managed to sign up with him, this is the one question that I asked him that basically make my decision. I asked him, I need a system and I need somebody to step me through step by step to make things happen, not just teaching anymore. Do it with me, right? And he said, yep, he's going to do that. It's going to help me with that. And without a doubt, I basically sign up. But the other things, the other bonus that I do find is that I do actually think somebody have more energy than me.
I drink a lot more coffee than you as well, that's for sure.
No, what I mean is the energy, even in the health industry. Look at that, I'm feeling small just next to him. No, really love it, and thank you, Andy, for for doing this. Oh, one other thing,
yeah,
and I'm not encouraging everybody to do this. You know that I'm actually in Relentless Education HQ. I actually put this fly, like I think on the first week or second week when I signed up the program. I said to him, I need to come up to see you in a month and a half time, and that indirectly is for me to set a goal so that I would do something up to that point so I can bring to him to brainstorm my next step. And I really want to have something substantial because I'm taking up very valuable time of Andy's. I really want to make sure that I will do you proud. So.
Well, you're doing me proud, man, that's for sure. And of course it's amazing to have you here. But another golden nugget that I think everyone should just take out of what Steven's just said, obviously progress over perfection is lesson number one, a great thing to think about as you're initially taking action, because if we stagnate around trying to make everything perfect, I promise you will get nowhere. Why? Because nothing's perfect, team. Nothing's ever perfect. So we just need to make those incremental progressive points, and you will move forward and you will find your wins. And then what Steven said about the system and accountability, I think is so important. When you are running a system or joining a program or figuring out your business model, if you are working with someone like Steve's working with us, he trusted the system. He trusted the system. And then from that point, you've got to follow the damn plan. And so I think lesson number 2 and 3 is, if you are working on a plan, a system that's going to help you move forward, you've got to trust that process, and you've got to give all into it to make sure that you're following through, and you've got to follow the damn plan. Me and Steven are constantly brainstorming, and me and Matt do this with all of our clients, and we set out a strategic plan for a purpose. This isn't a wishy-washy thing and we hope it works. It's a strategic plan that me and Matt have done multiple times over, that work every single time. And so not only do you need to trust it, but you've got to follow the damn plan to really see the fruits of your labor pay off instantaneously. And that's exactly what Steve did. So what I love about Steve and what you did was you jumped straight into our classes, and you were getting to work on the fundamentals that we're organizing. Yeah. And I was running a sales class for our Monday lead gen and sales class. I saw Steve in there. He's writing notes. He's looking up. He's doing the strategy. He's asking a few questions. And then straight off the back of that live class, Steve had a call with a client. Keep in mind, team, we hadn't even done any landing pages. The whole offer hadn't even been created properly yet. And then he went and off the class, did a sales pitch and converted his first $25,000 client. Give him a round of applause. Come on. I mean, that was so exciting. And it was within the first 4 weeks of doing the MVP program. And I think that also shines a really good light on the fact that you don't need to have everything figured out in order to start making money. You don't have to have the 5-year plan ready to go before you start making money. You need one good offer, one good sales script, a little bit of hustle, and convert. And that'll get you moving on your way forward. And Steve's a great example of exactly that. You nailed it. It was awesome. And we had a big celebration within our MVP elite community. And of course, me and Matt, being his coaches, were very proud, and we're still very excited. And now Steven's flown up here to Gold Coast. We're in the office. We're building out the offers at the moment, the landing pages, the lead magnets. And by the end of this little trip, you should have majority ready to go. And so if Steve can do 25K in the first 4 weeks without all the assets, imagine what this man's going to do in the next 4 to 6 months. It's going to be absolutely insane. So I wanted to do this quick live for you all, because as we keep working together, I thought so much of your mentality and your energy and the way you've attacked this is so valuable for everybody that's starting out and probably overthinking a lot of things, overthinking that they need a million different things set up before they can start moving and making money. But the truth is, team, if you've got a good offer, if you can get your sales script prepared and you get some good guidance and mentorship, you can start making money right here, right now. And you don't need to have the whole plan in place. You can start making moves immediately, get the wins on the board, and with those lessons, start building the business of your dreams. On the other side of that mentality is everything that you've wanted. So to summarize, always progress over perfection, have faith in the strategy, follow the damn plan, and then lastly, realize that you don't need everything figured out. In fact, it's more important that you take action before you have everything figured out, and I promise you, you're going to win after that. Steven, what would you like to say to everybody? Some words of wisdom for everyone out there that's watching you thinking, I've got to pull a Steven and make 25K in the next 4 weeks. What advice would you give to everybody?
The only thing that I said that I will, okay, so I have been participating in quite a few courses before. Like I said, but the most important things that I've done differently this time around is I basically turned to Andy and I said, Andy, you're going to tell me do exactly what the next step I'm going to do, right?
Yeah.
And he go, yes.
Yes.
So the lesson here is trust your coach and just do whatever things that they told you because they have all the system figured out already. So you don't have to worry about what it is, Just follow the system.
That's right. And that's the beauty of having a coach, right? That's the beauty of having a coach and a mentor. So you heard it first here, team. Trust your damn coach. Follow the damn plan. And of course, on the other side of that, you'll get the results. Team, if you are watching, give Steven some love, give him a round of applause, give him some motivation. He's about to launch some huge things moving forward. And it's, of course, an honor and a pleasure to coach you, my friend. So thank you for being you.
Thank you.
Mate, and thank you for inspiring everyone here. Keep an eye out for Steven Sia. He's going to be doing big things. And of course, if you're watching this, take some of these golden nuggets away, implement and take action. Remember, overthinking will kill your dreams. Action is where the gold is. On the other side of that is everything you've ever wanted. We'll see you in the next live, team. Bye.